everybody, it's Raquel. I am going to show you how to cook my easy gluten-free buttered chicken drumsticks. Now, before I start, you're going to notice that my kitchen is not perfectly clean and I'm a very messy and rustic cook, but that's real life, yes or no? I haven't got a makeup artist in and I haven't had my hair done. I want to keep this as real as possible. And this is what I'll be cooking for my family tonight. So, 2 investments that I think are worthwhile in your kitchen is a really good knife. So my son-in-law Pringle, hi Pringle, gave this to me for Christmas and it's the best thing ever. And then tonight we will be cooking in my paella pan from Peters of Kensington. I bought this probably 10 years ago and it is the best thing I've ever bought for my kitchen. So, I also love cooking on gas, so I'm cooking on gas tonight and you'll just watch me and let's just see how it goes. Let's make it really easy. So, let's get this going. Get the light flame, not too high, not too low because we don't want to burn our chicken. And I put that pan directly on both of those elements. And I'm going to heat this up with olive oil. Oh, I've got none left. So, some other olive oil in the pan. You'll see that I won't cut while I'm doing this cooking show because, I don't know, you don't want to watch me cut. You just want to see how easy it is to throw something together. But basically what I'm doing is I'm just heating this pan up and I'm going to add garlic that I've diced. Listen to that sizzle. I'm going to add onion, capsicum, celery to the pan. Do not worry about how you chop it. You can see that I've chopped it in all different shapes and sizes. Doesn't matter, whatevs. Okay, so we basically want to get this nice and absorbed by the oil before we start adding the spices, before we start adding the chicken. So, I'm just going to show you how amazing this is. Oh my God, yum. You know what? The smell of garlic and onion is all you need for cooking. You'll have everybody running. Okay, I've got smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika. And I've got curry powder. Now, I know you're freaking out because I'm not measuring. Everyone freaks out in my cooking classes. But I will send you the recipe, or the recipe will be on Live Well by Raquel. So I'm just going to stir that up a little bit, like this. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. And I don't want this to cook too much because I don't want the garlic to burn and I don't want the onion to burn, but I want those spices and herbs to be aromatic, as they say. Now, I am using drumsticks. The reason I'm using drumsticks is because it's got heaps and heaps of flavour from the bone and from all the knuckles that there's at the top of the drumstick and the skin. We want good animal fat in our diet. It's good for our muscles, our skin, our hair, and we need to add it now before I burn what I just said that I wasn't going to burn. So, let's get this in. And when I add the chicken drumstick, I spread it around like that to get some colour on the drumstick. So let's do that now. Oh my gosh, yum. I have forgotten how to cook small, and I don't cook small anymore because basically the kids take it for lunch, Scott takes it for lunch. If there's leftovers in the fridge and someone pops in, I often give them a container of leftovers. I just love it. Okay, oh yes. So swirl it around in those flavours. And we are going to brown the chicken before I add the next 2 ingredients. Oh yeah. And spread them out. Yum. Constantly washing my hands. Oh, here's my apron that my friend Simone bought me from Milos in Greece. It's my next dream destination. Okay. Salt, I always use Himalayan salt. And we add some there. Yum, yum, yum. Just going to add a little bit more oil. Yum. Sizzling away. Now I can tell from here that I need more spices. So I know by the colour. So I love to add lots of spice because that's where your flavour is. You don't need sugar and you don't need jar sauce. I hope you can't see my finger wings flapping in the air. Yum. And I actually don't add butter. I know it's called butter chicken, but there's really no need to do that. All right, tongs, because now the chicken's too hot for me to use with my hands. And let's toss it around. Look at this colour, it's fantastic. Look how fantastic that is. Okay, let's go. Oh, yes. We want to brown the chicken before we add the two sauces. Yes, Otis, say hello to everybody. No, he's catching flies in the air, okay. Oh. So it's important to like move the pan around because you don't want to burn one side of the dish and not the other. Now, I have kept the tops of my celery because I do love to add this into the cooking process and at the end of the cooking process. So I'm just going to lift that up so you can see it. Beautiful. Now, we're going to add passata. I've just added a little bit of water in that because I had used some for another dish and I didn't have enough for this dish. So I've just added a little bit of water. I'm just going to pour that on. Yum. Yum. Now, another good fat that we should have in our diet is coconut cream. Not coconut milk, coconut cream. And this, seriously, is the best brand I have ever tried in my life. So, it's from the Asian grocer, and I love it because it's really thick and delicious, and it makes everything fabulous. I use this in a carbonara pasta instead of cream. Oh my gosh, I use it in curries, I use it in soups, I use it in everything. It's unreal. Asian grocer. So I'm going to add that in now. Hi Lou, come and say hello. You have to. This is my baby. This is the one turning 18. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, you can fill up your water, it's fine. Look what I'm cooking for dinner. I know.
You on a vlog?
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Lois. Okay, and now this is ready to settle in and cook and bubble away. So drumsticks take about 20 minutes, and I'll show you how to test them to make sure that they're cooked. But I'm going to cover it with foil to keep all the heat inside to make sure that all the chicken is nice and cooked. Okay, and I'm also going to turn down the heat to avoid burning. And that's going to cook for about 20 minutes and then we'll be back. Alrighty, about halfway through, oh my gosh, I'm just going to add some more celery tops that I'd cut off, some green beans, just to add in there for the final stages of the cooking. Oh, it looks so fantastic. Look at the colour.